A pleasure to meet y'all at last. And here we go with a second episode of Nerf Secrets Revealed that is going to tailor this particular setup of mine to the big change that I had recently administered to the series itself. Now, the franchise of Nerf Secrets Revealed has really been a big favorite of mine, and has also been something that I've grown to be quite passionate about. Passionate about my own work. But in all honesties, though, as I talk about the Nerf Secrets Revealed series itself, and all of its episodes, from episode 1 to episode 182. And so, I hope that you'd stick around, because I have myself a lot that I would like to talk about for the series itself. Now, if you've seen seasons 1 through 3 of Nerf Secrets Revealed, which spanned from 2013 to around 2016, then you would have noticed a few odd things about the series itself. One is that left and right, I had used photographs almost all the time that had no copyright dates written on them, or they just had royalty-free stickers on them. But if they had watermarks and the like, of which that I could easily erase, then I would have just gone ahead and just simply used MS Paint Original to remove the watermark by using a paintbrush tool and just swiping on over it, covering the entire watermark with whatever paint color I desired. And it's mostly just white, because a lot of the pictures that I used for Nerf Secrets Revealed seasons 1 through 5, they have gone off with the traditional photographs and ticker tape variety. And so, a second thing that spawned basically from the use of watermarks and non-copyrighted photos that I typically have been using for Nerf Secrets Revealed up until today's standards is the fact that, well, many of these photographs and the like have come from websites of which that I have actually failed to give credit to for using the photos. The photos of which that tailor towards certain websites and the like, of which that they have given out statements and information regarding any brand new Nerf blaster or any kind of Nerf product that had been released in any particular year in the model lineup for Nerf itself, then I would just simply go ahead and use the snippet tool, which is also a Microsoft-based tool that you can use to capture any kind of photograph that you want, or any kind of screenshot, basically. It's almost like doing a screenshot, except you're just cropping out certain parts of a so-called screenshot with a snippet tool that you don't actually need to use. In my case, I have used many different kinds of photos of blasters and Nerf products alike, from the Nerf brand itself, from many different model years and production lineups, of which that consisted of different sub-lineups. It consisted of different primary lineups, including Rivals and the Mega lineup, and I knew for sure that there would probably be a lot of trouble in consistence with copyright notice and copyright infringement, that I would have had to do something to try to deter away from those who would try to put a copyright strike on my channel, simply because of a certain production that I have made myself, and I have spent a lot of time working towards. So with all that being said, for anybody out there who currently does watch any of my older episodes of Nerf Secrets Revealed that go as far back as November of 2013, then, of course, you would probably notice a lot of flaws about the series itself. Besides the fact that, well, the quality of many of my most recent episodes are just pure dirt. They're just unpredictably awful, really, up until the point in which that I had managed to work that problem out simply by using the format of exporting that I have been using within the last month or so. Starting around the middle of March, I had been using Magic's Movie Edit Pro 2016 to edit out any videos that I had used, and of course, the software itself I've had since the summer of 2017, around the time of which that I had been finishing up Season 3 of Nerf Secrets Revealed. And then eventually with Season 4 and onwards, up until here in Season 6, I have used Magic's Movie Edit Pro 2016 to really put up some good episodes to my series. Although, many of my more newer episodes, as it's known as, they have not been getting as much of a good viewership as many of my older ones have. And many of my older ones, they actually go about as far back as around the end of 2015. It was around the time in which that I had managed to start season 2 or 3. I mean, season 3, I feel like, had started as early as the start of 2016. So I feel like seasons 1 and 2, they both took place around the years that were behind 2016. And so, prior to any of those events, though, here in 2019, Magic's Movie Edit Pro 2016 really became a final savings grace because I was in desperate need to look for any kind of software that I could use to edit any of my videos. Nerf Secrets Revealed, of course, became a top priority in terms of, well, putting videos up on my channel. But eventually, with other series that followed, including in February 2017 when I introduced Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo to my channel, and then eventually in July of 2018 when I had introduced Hot Wheels Hilarity, Magic's Movie Edit Pro 2016 really seemed to keep me on edge and to keep me on my toes as much as possible. In terms of how much content I tend to create every single day with Magic's Movie Edit Pro 2016, yes, I still have that software. I've really been putting my best foot forward, and I've been keeping my fingers as greased up as possible, ready to commit to any kind of work of mine that I would like to have on my channel. And I do tend to find a lot of stuff to work with for my channel, to be honest. But let's get back to the point as to how this episode is actually coming to be. With terms of how Nerf Secrets Revealed is by today's standards, with 182 episodes, yes, this is episode 182, I have to say that from seasons 1 through 5, they're probably at most a 5.1 out of 10. That is actually my honest ratings as to how I would rate the series itself. But up until today's standards, of which that I had started using this big change, this brand new setup of mine for the series itself, it of course may be a permanent change to the series, but it sure as heck will do the trick. It will do the job right. And I sure as heck hope that you would like this setup of mine, and I do hope that you would appreciate how good of a change that this will be for me, and for everybody else that still is watching my series. For people, though, that are still watching the series here in Nerf Secrets Revealed, I hope that you had a great time sticking around, because, of course, the format of the use of photographs and ticker tape, they may just not ever come back. But, of course, you're also not seeing an intro for Nerf Secrets Revealed, though I will try to have that problem worked out as well. Just like with any of my other episodes of Nerf Secrets Revealed from 172, I don't think it was. I think it was 170. Yeah, it was around 170 when I stopped using the ticker tape and photograph variety of Nerf Secrets Revealed, and I started using a different format that consisted of the Nerf Secrets Revealed 2019 series artwork that I had created myself on Microsoft Paint 3D, along with the use of voiceovers from my microphone. And, of course, there's just one last thing I would like to cover about the series' new oncoming changes, besides the fact that I had already administered quite a big change to the series with this brand new setup. You'll also notice that many of my newer episodes are going to be much shorter in length. They're mostly going to be between 7 to 9 minutes in length, though occasionally I will go above that limit, depending on how long it might take to export these videos, and depending on how much time I have for myself to work with. This is because, well, of course, depending on how much length the video has, in terms of the brand new exporting format that I have managed to use for myself, and I found out that really enhances the quality of my videos tenfold, I sure as heck would wish that Nerf Secrets Revealed episodes and other episodes of any other content of mine does not get screwed over by this new format, because of course there have been a couple of times where the HD sticker wouldn't appear on my videos right away, and I thought to myself, maybe the quality of the videos just isn't meant to be 1080p or even above. I still have yet to figure out if there are options available for me to use that are above 1080p. If it's 2160p, then I guess I could go for it, but for right now I'm still going to continue with the 1080p quality option, of which that it can automatically be activated as soon as you have the exported file being transferred into a Windows Media Player file. Not vial, that's something else. But anyways though, I sure as heck hope that you enjoyed this kind of long video right here that tailors to the Nerf Secrets Revealed series itself, because after all, this episode had a lot of stuff that needed to be revealed. And that's of course how the Nerf Secrets Revealed series came about. And that's where the name of the series also started to come around. And if you want to see more, go down on my channel. Make sure that you stay tuned for any new and upcoming Nerf Secrets Revealed episodes. And also, like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.